Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm so freaking excited. We're pulling a Jessica Braun, okay? We're filming in my living room. I'm actually really excited about it. We obviously still have the place, you know, that I could go film whatever, but I really did not feel like going today, and I was filming like some book videos here, and I was just like, honestly, it's a vibe. The lighting's good. It's a vibe. I feel like too, I'm just, you know, I am, like I said, if you guys didn't see, I posted a community tab that I'll only be posting Mondays and Fridays on my makeup channel. I don't want to be like pulling back or anything like that, but I want to like put out content you guys want to see. And so I feel like 3 times a week kind of almost sometimes forces my hand to kind of post videos that I don't necessarily love, you know, just kind of post filler videos, if you will, and I don't want to do that. So I'm pulling back just to see kind of this month, August, how much creatively I can do, like kind of what I feel, that kind of vibe. So we'll see, obviously, if that continues or what. But I want to do that for this month. I also am just toying around, just being like, you know, very chill, very like, you know, I will not stop doing makeup content. I will not do vlogs. I will not do any of that crap. But maybe a chiller setting will, you know, be the vibe. I don't know. So we'll see for today. Anyway, today, like you guys saw by the title, we will be doing a full face of nothing over 10 freaking dollars. I am so excited. I almost choked. I wanted to do a full face over nothing over 5, but I don't have a foundation under $5 or $6 even. So I was like, we'll just do 10. It's fine. Anyway, first, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. We're doing drugstore, so we're gonna wear my Powerpuff clips because from Colourpop, because those are nice and cheap. I feel like we were really far away. First, we're gonna go in with a lip balm. This is actually the Colourpop and Harry Potter like lip balm from Fourth Way Beauty. Sorry, this is the Hufflepuff one, but all the packaging like wore off. You know how much these are? These are actually $10 on the money. Like, oh my gosh, wow, that's expensive for a lip balm. The rest of them, I believe the regular ones are like $8 or $9, but like this one is $10. I'm like, girl, that did not need to be $10, but it is a nice lip balm. I do like them when I don't want a potted one and when I don't want to wear necessarily a gloss, because these are obviously, they're lip balms. They're not sticky, you know, they feel really good and they are moisturizing. They're just not the hassle of like some other things. I really like the scent too. I don't know what it is exactly. It almost like tastes like maybe like banana bread or something like that. I don't actually know, but it's really good. And it's under $10. It's not over $10, I should say. Next, this is the Essence Hydro Hero Primer. You guys know I've talked about this for a long time. I love this. Oh, well, they had a different one that I love too. This is only $4.99. I don't know, for some reason I thought it was $5.99 at some point, but even better, it's $5, guys. It's so good. It's a really nice, just like hydrating primer. Again, nothing more to it. I do think it's sometimes like it's a little bit more of a smoothing hydrating primer, but obviously the main thing is hydration, and it does that so well. It does that to perfection. And so I really think that if you're looking for just a good, inexpensive hydrating primer, this is your bestie. It feels so good. If you don't like cucumber, it does have like a very faint cucumber scent, and it has cucumber extract in it. So just depending on if you like cucumber or different things. And it has, yeah, hyaluronic acid and cucumber extract. So like just keep that in mind if you're like really put off by that. But it didn't bother me. I'm also drinking a Green Machine shake, so it was like, perfect. We are going to go with another primer. This is not a necessary step. I just wanted to show you both in case you wanted either or. This is the Wet n Wild Glass Correct Primer. This is the yellow one. Sorry, the banana one. Sorry. This costs $6.99, and you can get it at Ulta. A lot of these you could get at Ulta. Some of them you have to go to their website, but like, I just wanted to show you guys all of them, the products that I'm loving that are under $10, because I feel like some of these are worth it to go, you know, to a different website for, you know what I mean? But this is only, again, $6.99. $7 is not bad for like a super hydrating primer. I honestly put way too much on my hand. It is, I'm sorry, super glowy primer. Oh my gosh. You just see the difference. Extremely, extremely glowy. It honestly is very similar to like the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer, but if you're looking for that, this is a good one. You know, it can get too much, so don't put too much like I do because it can get to be too much. That's what I don't have, a mirror. It's literally such a good primer. And I'm just looking at it again. I got a mirror. And I just think it's so pretty. It definitely is glowy. So there is no like, you know, if you don't want that, don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It is super brightening as well. So just know that. Know that. You can see it, but like I'm telling you, don't go in with it expecting anything else. Okay, next we're going to go with the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. You guys know this is my baby. It honestly feels so light. But this foundation is actually $9.99 at Target. I did not know because I got mine from Ulta, which is freaking like $14. So if you can get it at Target, it is $10. But I wanted to be transparent about that because I was annoyed when I saw people like putting this in their under 10 videos. And I'm like, that's not under $10. Like, why are you lying to people? Well, it is if you get it from Target. If you get it from, and probably Walmart too. But if you get it from Ulta, you're getting overcharged. I do know Ulta does that sometimes, but I've never seen it that drastic where it's almost like a $5 difference. Like, what in the world? But this is my favorite foundation. It's so good. I definitely like have other options obviously for like glowy or whatever, but like if you're just looking for a nice medium coverage natural finish foundation, this is your bestie, because there's nothing better than this. You do not need to pay any more than $10 for a foundation that's this good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really need to spend any more than this because this is incredible. This is the best of the best. There is nothing better. You can see too, it just works so nicely with like the Wet n Wild primer because it has this nice like natural glow to it, but because obviously the foundation is a natural finish, it looks a lot more natural. It's not like, you know, you don't look like the freaking Tin Man, you know what I mean? It's like a glow from within. You're chilling, you're beautiful. It's a vibe. This is like the best foundation of life. So honestly, 10 out of 10. Like, you can use it summer, winter, fall, every season at all times. It is so bomb. Next, we're going to go with the AOA Studio Locked Creamy Concealer. I know I've been using this so much, but this is the only drugstore concealer I have right now. And honestly, I don't even want any other one because this is the best drugstore concealer I've tried ever in my life. I know that's a bold-faced statement, but honestly, it's the truth. This concealer is incredible. It is so good. Perfection. Oh my gosh. So exactly like it says, it is super, super creamy. I don't know what locked means, but it is a super creamy concealer. And if it means like, you know, it does like stay under your eyes, it doesn't like, you know, blend away or like, you know, kind of fade throughout the night. No, like it definitely stays under your eyes and it looks creamy all day long. It is so good. Today I'm using the shade MW1, so the warm one, for no particular reason, just because I have both of them. But this one honestly is a little bit closer to my skin tone, so it looks a little bit natural, more natural. If you were shade twins and anything. My shades are always down below, but again, for the foundation, I wore N5, which is like the smidgest speck to light for me right now, but normally it's like my perfect shade. It just blends so easily and it looks so good. That's the thing. It does not have no coverage. It has like a nice lighter medium coverage. I feel like it just looks so good under the eyes. Like, it looks like I got full length amount of sleep, that I was not woken up mad early this morning. It just looks so good. It adds to the whole like natural, your skin but better kind of effect. Just adds to this like juicy, again, vibe. It just adds so much for $2, $1.88 freaking cents. You do have to pay shipping, and sometimes they do $1 shipping, but you have to spend like $15, whatever. I feel like it's easy though to like either add a bunch of stuff to like get free shipping or justify the shipping, or to when they do $1 shipping. Like, I feel like there's a way that you don't have to spend so much money on just shipping, you know what I mean? But it just depends. Either way, it's worth it. Honestly, that concealer is probably worth $15, $20. You know, it's so good. Okay, next we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. You guys know this has just been a tried and true for so long. I have the shade Light here, which I think is a better shade for me. I've tried the shade Medium, and I think it's just a little dark for my preferences. And then this powder is $8, which is actually, it's actually really good for a good setting powder. I feel like you can't, like, it's so hard to get drugstore makeup under $10 anymore because, honestly, everything has just gone up so high, and it's not even like that good quality, or sometimes it's not that good quality, I should say. But there are plenty of products that should be priced higher, you know, because they're so good. So I feel like you just gotta find them. So hopefully this video is beneficial to someone out there. But $8 is not bad at all for a powder, honestly, at all. And then a powder this good, because again, it's like the Health Halo Glow. So I feel like that can be intimidating. It's been out for so long, so I'm sure you guys do know, like, you know, what it is. But if you don't, it sounds intimidating. It's not a glowy powder, though. It's almost like this, pillow-like powder that, like, sets your face, but doesn't take away the glow or the shine that you built. And it just adds this very, like, ethereal kind of vibe that's just very, like, glowy is the word for it, but it's not like pearlized or anything like that, if that makes sense. It gives the effect of being glowy, but it's not necessarily a glowy powder, you know what I mean? Like, so I could even, like, put it on my hand. It's like a little bit hard to see, but it's not glowy. It just gives the effects, you know what I'm saying? So don't be frightened if you're like, girl, what do you mean glowy? It's not like a loose highlighter, you know what I'm saying? Next we have, this is the Relove by Makeup Revolution Cream Contour. I have the shade Dark. I've been wanting to feature this in a video for a while because I saved it in my declutter and barely used it. But this is its time to shine, baby, because this thing is $2.98. $3 for this. This is actually so incredible. So I'm just gonna mix the two shades, I think. But you can see it, like, it's more of a stiffer formula. I think this is so beginner friendly because it's so buildable. You can just see how easy it just builds. It's so buildable, it's blendable, it looks so good. It's not overly creamy. It's not, like, it's very foolproof, honestly. So like I said, again, beginners, I feel like would love this. Even people, you know, who aren't beginners necessarily would love this, but I feel like it's specifically perfect for, like, people, you know, starting off and just buying, you know, whatever because it's cheap. This is a great one just to add to cart because it is so bomb. You can get it from Walmart, again, for $2. I know most people like Walmart. I'm a Target girl, but I know there's plenty of Walmart people out there. So it is just so good. And this is one of, like, the most exciting products I've tried in a while because it's so inexpensive. Definitely up there with my concealer, but it is incredible. It's just so good. You could just see how easy that was. You can mix and match. There are different color tones. You can obviously get which one you want, but it's so good. It's incredible. And honestly, I'm like, for $3, no freaking way. No freaking way. There are some high-end, like, cream products that are not even this good. So I know that's a bold-faced claim, but it's a true claim. It's a true one. I would not lie to you. Okay, we're gonna keep the same brush. We're gonna go with the Essence Baby Got Blush in the shade Rosé All Day. This cost $4.99, and I did have my moment with this where I was like, is it good, is it not? It actually ends up working so nicely. Now I'm going to show you how I use it that works the best with it. So you're going to want to evenly put it all over the brush and then tap it on the back of your hand. I know maybe that might be like dumb, Marissa, like why would you not do that? But I've never done that with a cream product before, and so it was like trial and error with this one because I felt like it was picking up my stuff, my, like, foundation and stuff, but this way works obviously so much better. And so I just, you know, was like, oh, okay, yeah, for sure, so good. You're gonna see it's just this beautiful, like, I don't even know what color this is. Not even like rose. I feel like it's like more of like a watermelon kind of color. It smells like watermelon, and that's why I love it so much. That's why I was like, I need to keep trying it, and I'm glad I did because it ended up being so good. Again, for $5, like, you cannot go wrong. They do have, like, bronzers in this kind of form, which I want to try eventually, but I obviously don't have it right now. But that's amazing. So really excited about that. Love that. Next, we're gonna go with this. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Light Highlight Wand. I have the shade Champagne Campaign. I actually like this a lot. Is it like I don't wear liquid highlighters too much, but I feel like this is a great option for the drugstore if you like more liquid highlights. I feel like it's really easy to just use. So I like to just squeeze it out, put it on my hand, and then tap it on with my finger. I know we're getting, like, real down and dirty. We're getting real in the nitty gritty. and you just tap it on and it just looks so much prettier than, like, you know, anything else really. I feel like it melts into the skin, it kind of warms it up a little bit, melts into the face a little bit better, looks a little bit more natural, as this just, you know, goes crazy over here. But I feel like it looks a lot nicer when you do it this way. And I think it works just super, super easy. Obviously, not everyone has time for this every single morning, but I do think it's a nice one to have just, you know, on deck, on hand. It only costs $9, so depending on if you need this in your life or not. It just looks so good. You could just see how gorgeous it is, honestly. It is so stunning. They have a few different shades, not very many, but I feel like if you find your shade, like, you cannot go wrong. It's really nice. It's a really nice highlighter. And again, I don't like highlighters, liquid highlighters that much, so that's saying a lot that I like this one so much, enough to mention it, you know? Like, I would have just skipped highlighter if I did not like that, you know what I mean? I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and go in with the same e.l.f. Halo Glow powder. Oh my gosh. My mom's going to see this video and be like, what are you doing? You better have not gotten anything on the carpet. I did not. Indeed did not. Next, we're going to go with some bronzer. This is the Sheglam Sunside bronzer. This only costs $5.49. Actually, right now it's on sale for $4.79. A little bit cheaper, but if you're placing a Shein order, Sheglam order, whatever the tea is, add this to cart ASAP. This is one of the prettiest matte bronzers I've ever tried in my life. I have the shade Midsummer. Again, that's a bold claim, but like something about this is so smooth. It like literally feels like, honestly, it feels like the Pat McGrath, like, bronzer. It is so smooth and so just like smooth. I'm like, this is where did you come from, and who decided that this was a good idea? Because I mean, it's a great idea, but like, who decided this? Because you need a raise, man. You need a raise. It is so incredible, and I think so many people will love it. Obviously, my color is a little bit sun-kissed for my skin tone, but that's okay. Summer is not over yet, and I will not let it end until I'm ready. And I am indeed not ready. I'm gonna see how fast that was, though. It was just so easy breezy. You just throw it on, man. It's such a good bronzer, and like, I don't even know what else to say to tell you to get this. It feels incredible. It is so good. This one I know people are talking about a little bit more recently. This is the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in the shade of Rosy Rosewood. This one is $4.99, I believe. $5.99, but I know so many people have been like talking about them recently, and just for an amazing reason. This is just one of the best blushes, again, I've tried ever. It's just so flawless, and it makes your skin look so good. I think that these get compared to like the Hourglass kind of blushes a lot, and I haven't tried those too much, but I can see like why these are just so perfect. It makes your skin just look smooth, and it doesn't like, there's no patchiness or anything like that. It layers so beautifully, and then when you're like, the finish of it just looks so good. It looks like almost natural in a way, like you're naturally blushing through, and it's so beyond weird. Like, how did they make this? I don't know, but it is so good. And for $6, yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going with this because we're still talking about Sheglam. This is the Sheglam Press Refresh Setting Spray. You guys know I love this so much. This is also just one of my favorite products of all time because it is so refreshing. It feels so good, and then it smells so good. It's a whole experience, and honestly, like, if you're missing out, you're missing out. This is so good. I wanna buy like a backup just so I never go without this. I probably will buy a new one next summer because it smells like vacation. It feels like vacation. It feels so good. It's so incredible. If you're overheated, if you feel like you're warming up, like, you know, and you're like, oh, I need to just cool down, I need something refreshing, this is so good. And then it also, like, you know, melts your makeup into the face, which is, again, perfection. It costs $4.99, y'all. $4.99. Again, you could get it from, you could just place an order and get this and the bronzer. I don't know, my brushes just scared me. You could just get this and the bronzer. Is that everything from Sheglam? Yes. Next, we're just gonna do brows real quick. I really wanted to use this because I honestly really like this brow gel, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this freaking under $10 or $10? Is it wow? Is it $10 or less? And it is, honey. I believe it's $10 on the dot. I'm just gonna pull it up quick. It's $10 on the shmoney. And honestly, it is so worth it. It actually is a really nice brow gel. Now, this isn't like all those ones that are like super hold or like super crunchy or anything like that. I feel like this is just a great alternative for just those smoother kind of brows that still are obviously holding in place. It's just not as harsh or intense, and I feel like it's great for those days where you just don't want to, like, you know, think too much about your brow gel. I feel like some other ones you kind of have to make sure you're watching it, because if you put too much, you put too much. If you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is just so easy, and it's actually really good. Again, it does hold your brows, but it's nothing like, you know, soap brow or anything like that, but it's still so good. What is it? It's clear. It's called the brow gel. It's in the shade, it's in transparent, because they have the brow lift laminating gel. That's not this. This is something else, but it's so good. And then I'm just gonna go in. This is the Colourpop Feather Effect brow pen. I have the shade, where are you? Medium brown. I think it's also incredible. The tip to this is so fine and precise. I've talked about this, you know, quite a bit too on my channel, but well, I haven't talked about the gel too much, but I've talked about this a lot, and I think it is just so good. I gotta do that, guys. Tell me to do that. I just don't know what products to pick up, but I need to do a full face of Ulta Beauty collection, because I have done probably every other full face under the sun besides Ulta Beauty. This brow pen is only $8, and I think it's just incredible. Like, it literally is incredible. I honestly feel a bit of nostalgia. This is the Hard Candy Purr monochromatic shadow. You guys know, like, I had my run with this for sure. I was like obsessed with this for a while. They did send me this. They sent me that one, like a set of a while back, and then they resent me like all of them. And honey, like, how blessed. How blessed am I? And you know, I'm so grateful, so thankful. So it just makes me feel so good looking at this. And I loved this color story so much. So we're just gonna go in with this transition shade here and set the eyes. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, not so bad. Not so bad. It looks just as bad as it does everywhere else. Zooming in, but it's okay. So I just put that color in the crease on my lower lash line, just kind of set the tone. Obviously, it's not super dark or anything like that. It just kind of leaves a light wash, but I feel like it gets the tone ready for the rest of this. Okay, then we're just going to take same brush in this deepest, darkest shade. I realized that I was going to try to start telling you guys all the brushes I was using, and that failed completely. But you could just ask if you want to know down below, but for this eyeshadow, I'm using actually an Olimar Cosmetics blending brush. It's just called the blending brush, and I really like it. This is my first time using it, and I really, really like it. I really think I told you that I was taking that dark shade and putting it on the outer corner. I think I did. It looks so scary, but you could just see it's so buildable and ends up looking so stunning. Like, literally stunning. It's just so good. And this is like, you know, if you're trying out more cooler tones, more like purpley tones, just different, you know, like tones out of your comfort zone, it's so nice to basically have it laid out for you in a 4-pan eyeshadow, because it's not going to be overwhelming. It's going to kind of show you exactly what to do, in the sense that you only have so many options. So it's like, what else can you do with it? I, you know, do my makeup, my eyeshadow basically the same all of the time. Like, it's very crease, outer corner, lid. You can obviously play around with that, but I always just feel like it's the easiest. I'm gonna take that shade and put it on the lower lash line as well, just a slight dusting. You can see the difference. Oh, freaking pretty. You can leave it there if you want to. I'm gonna add a shimmer, but again, you do you, boo. I love this shimmer so much with all my heart, soul, and mind. This is like, that shade actually broke in my other one, which is why I had why I used this one, why I had a brand new one, because that one shattered, and so then they sent me this, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely keeping it, because I'm not going to keep the shattered one. And here we are. Look how stunning. I cannot believe I don't wear this anymore. Like, I do wear, I mean, no, I don't, I have not worn this new one since I got it, which is insane, but like, I do look at it and I'm like, I need to wear you because it's so stunning. Look how pretty, and it's so easy to use. Like, these are, I feel like, obviously, you know, Hard Candy is a brand that like kind of sends their PR to like any and everyone, especially if I'm getting PR from them. So I feel like they had like their moment when people were getting PR packages, but I feel like they're so underrated. I think, oh my gosh, I didn't even tell you the price of these. $5. At Walmart, they cost $3.98. They're not even $5. So literally pick it up. Pick it up. Okay, real quick, before I do mascara, we're going to go in with the also Hard Candy Sheer Envy Longwear Setting Spray. The setting spray costs $6.96. That was so scary. This setting spray costs $6.96. 98, yeah, $6.96. This is such an incredible setting spray. They have a bunch of different options, but this one is so good for like that longevity and really making your makeup last, you know, as long as possible. I will go back and tell you the foundation brush that I was using is the It Cosmetics It Brushes for Ulta Airbrush Blurring Foundation. It's the number 101 brush. I love this foundation brush. I love It Cosmetics foundation brushes. Next for mascara, we're gonna go in with the icon, the man, the myth, the legend, the Essence Lash Princess Curl and Volume Mascara. Obviously the green one is the true icon, but I actually like the pink one better. And so does my sister, so does a lot of people. This one is just so freaking good. And they're only $5, like $4.99. I don't think my mascaras look this good in a hot minute. This is so freaking good. So good. Next we're gonna go in with, this is the NYX. It's the lip pencil in the shade Natural. It's just their like wooden lip pencils. You can get them basically from anywhere. And they're $5. It's so good. Oh, hold on. I do like a good and fresh like retractable lip liner, but this one's nice too. I do think too, like warm it up a little bit before you like stick it on so it's not poking the crap out of you. But you can see this color is so good. It's just literally a natural color, your lips but better. And then next we're gonna go with the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss in the shade Coconut's About You. Now this one is like a little bit, like it has different prices at different places as well. I think it's like $8. It's definitely under $10. Some places like CVS or like the random places is gonna be like $10.99. So obviously don't do that to yourself. But everywhere else you can get from under $10. It's incredible though. It's so thick and just juicy, and I love. Look at that. Look at the way that looks. So good. Alright guys, that's it. That's what I noticed too. I was like, the cozier I am, the longer I talk. So, you know, it might be whatever. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I kind of went through and told you where you can get everything. But just so you guys a reminder, if you want to place a Sheglam order, you can get these two products from Sheglam. They're incredible. And then if you want to go to Walmart, you could get both the come on, close. Both the Hard Candy products, so the eyeshadow palette, the setting spray, and then you can get the Relove kind of cream thing. A bunch of these other products you can get from Walmart as well, but like again, the rest you can get from Walmart, Target, Ulta, wherever you want to go. Basically, so really, you know, you do you, boo. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it. I really hope you enjoyed it, but let me know if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.